My name's Rhapsody, his name is Reto of Retro Macon, and welcome back to day 5 of spring and year 1 here in Stardew Valley. What you just slightly missed is that we actually earned, I think, about 1,600 over the night with just selling the fish and the stuff that you would have gotten foraging in the beach.
Yeah, like 1455, I think we got somewhere around there.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
They're in a little bit of
Marty's
good spirits today. The spirits are in good humor.
Oh. Hello, Cool Tim. Why Marty doesn't stalk you? Hello, Cool Tim.
Yeah.
You see this cat here? See this cat here?
Can I?
Oh man, I can.
I actually can't see you.
Oh, I found it sitting outside the entrance of your farm. I think it's a little straightforward little thing. Wait, did you get a pick that your favorite things were dogs?
I did not. I think we actually just share a pet.
Will you adopt this cat? Should I say no?
Don't say no.
I didn't.
Where's the cat gonna go?
I didn't realize. Okay, I got an idea.
Okay, lay it on me.
You independently think of a name for the cat, and I'll independently think of the name for a cat, and then I'm gonna do something.
Oh, right, yeah, like a portmanteau kind of sitch. Ms. Mittens.
Okay, gonna just do George.
Okay.
So, how do we? I guess just
Ms. George.
Miss George. Miss George. Wait, I guess M. Wait, no, not Miss, not Mary. Mrs. George. Or even do like Miss George. There we go. Miss George.
Lovely.
There we go.
Pierre wants a wild horseradish, which I think aren't those just forageable this season?
Yeah, they should be all over the place.
Hell yeah.
He can just get them himself.
Yeah, exactly. Frankly, Pierre, God, don't treat me like a DoorDash driver if you're not gonna pay me. Oh, but he is gonna pay me. Never mind. It's all good.
But just don't treat me like a DoorDash driver. Just treat me like a DoorDash XL driver.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have one of those? I don't know.
They almost certainly do. I mean, those kinds of things they establish their ground service and then they offer the premium services on top, like Uber Black or whatever it is.
Yeah. I believe it's Uber Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, my bad. The
Black and White 2. Uber Black and White 2 are quite old.
The last Uber I was actually in was Uber Black.
The last Uber I was in was Hey You Uber Chew.
that was
on the N64.
Yeah, that was on the N64 era. I was almost certain of it.
Yeah, absolutely. But, do you have any goals for this set of days? You're spending all our money. I hope that's going towards kale.
I have bad news.
What's it going towards?
43 kale. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Oh, get dunked on. It's the 13th for the festival, right?
Yeah. Yes.
We have
absolutely.
time to harvest it. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm currently in a cutscene. He's telling me how bad this community center looks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm agreeing with him. This is the community center. What's left of it anyway. Used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. And then some guy named Cool Tim took up residence in it. Crashed the place.
Cool Tim,
Listen
how
to me.
dare you?
I sound like an old fool. Oh man, don't believe what you hear, Mayor Lewis. Wasn't Cool Tim.
Cool Tim is innocent.
Cool Tim is innocent. Free Cool Tim. Cool free Tim. Cool. Pick up a new deal. With every purchase of a sweet Tim, get a new cool free Tim. New free Cool Tim. Oh boy. What's the coolest? You know how every time you at major stores, I guess I imagine they do it in Australia too, where you with a new game, if you get it within the first couple of days or you pre-order it, you get a little bonus. Do you remember one that you've gotten that is useful or interesting?
A pre-order bonus for a game?
Yeah, like either a pre-order bonus or like, I guess they have stores here that just give it to you if you buy it within the first few days it's out.
I have never encountered anything like that. The closest I've encountered is like a pre-order bonus, which is just like usually a skin in game you
like
unlock.
a digital.
Yeah. I mean, because most of my game purchases ever since like the end of the PS2 era have been online.
Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. I like having physical copies, even though I hate having to switch physical copies in the system. I don't know.
I'm saved by the fact that I hate having physical copies. I would like to have as few things as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like looking at my shelf. Which I don't even do very often, so there's like no point to.
Yeah, exactly. I've been thinking about that a lot recently of like, oh yeah, I'd love to have this. Wait a second, am I ever gonna look at it ever again? Or am I just gonna have it? And like, it's gonna be an emotional blanket that, oh, if I ever need that thing, I guess I already have it at least.
Yeah, I got it right there on my shelf, where my feelings are.
You shelf yours? Oh.
I shelf my. You use them?
No, I just bottle them up.
Oh, good.
Just I can't remember what.
Getting ready for.
I can't remember who said it, but I'm effectively just planning to just bottle it all up, and then one day I'll die.
Yeah, something like that. I was gonna say you could consider pickling them.
Ooh, I actually have like been considering what we could ferment in the house recently.
Oh my god. Oh. I want to pickle onions. It's really easy too. It's one of those stupid dreams where it's like Mayor Lewis is like, one day I hope to own a wild horseradish. But it's like you could just pickle a freaking onion. Why don't I do it? It's so easy and it's so tasty.
I'm just starting to get into the kind of funkier fermented kinds of things. It like last week I finally got into kimchi.
Oh. I had maybe had kimchi once and I didn't like it then, but I want to try it again.
It was my third time trying it. I was just like, yeah, I'll give it a go again.
And charm.
It got me.
Yeah. Where you at? What you doing?
I'm just
all the stuff I see.
I'm just trying to clear out the farm, basically.
Okay.
I don't know why, but like, you know, as soon as the season changes, obviously all of this is gonna get littered again, but I kind of just like clearing out the farm.
It's kind of zen and relaxing, and once you planted your stuff, unless you're gonna go try to be social as hell, which is hard early on, and give people gifts they're actually gonna like, which is hard. It doesn't seem like there's much of a problem with just doing this.
Too true. I mean, there's also less land here to clear. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's great. Less responsibility. More fish.
Now, I do want to know how bad the combat is going to be with the delay, because that's going to determine whether or not we can both go mining.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I mean, do you? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I wish we could test it out, but we can't go to the mines for a long time. Right?
It's like a couple. It's a while. It's a couple while. It's a couple
while. People like dandelions, don't they? Right?
I do not know. I honestly, like, I got to the end game and then I set up a bunch of gem replicators or whatever they're called. And then I would just put the gems that people would like in them and go every day.
Yeah, that makes that's probably the smooth, non-dumb way to do it.
I don't know.
Thinks it's okay.
Cost me early
Marty
relationships.
likes the daffodil. Ooh, baby. So I just want to see if we get. I want to get one heart with somebody and see if we do or don't share relationship. Because I would imagine we don't. I couldn't imagine we do, but also who knows?
I'm almost certain that we can each have a spouse, so I believe we don't.
Okay. Ooh. Do you ever get jump scared in games that have no reason to jump scare you?
Oh,
I just got jump scared by Jody in her house. By her.
She's the home field advantage.
Exactly. What do you think is the worst offender of game to do that to you? For me, it's definitely Battle Royale stuff.
Yeah, because it's very, very high tension the whole time. I don't play many Read Annie Battle Royales, so I don't get that experience in them. I guess I did have it occasionally in Overwatch, but no, it's mostly in games that I'm just playing by myself. I'm trying to think of an example recently, because I know that like a lot of times I've had to, do the joke apology for my kind of not entirely deep scream.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what about. What series was it?
I mean, I definitely like, I don't know. It's just games that you're just really immersed in the situation, or just like you really expect something to happen. Like I can think of very recently, I was playing Hades and I got jump scared because there was a room where there was no enemies in it, or so I thought, but they were just on the other side and they were waiting until I moved to a certain point and they dashed in and they were just off screen for like a minute. And then I just walked forward and they all jumped and I got jump scared so hard I hit my knee on my desk and it hurt for days.
Oh.
It was because it was just so unexpected. I was like, okay, so this is one of those rooms that's empty and has a reward in it. But no, they were just waiting to get me. They just jump scared me in a way that I'd never seen anything interact with me in the game before.
That's a unique axis of interaction right there.
Yeah.
Actually, the thing that it's happened most recently with was Undermine. The imps, I think they're called. They stay off to the side and they blow up your feet.
Yeah, you don't realize they're in the room until you're rocketed into the sky. Things like that. Yeah.
Yup.
Totally. Yup.
And that's about as far as my energy will go tonight. So I'm gonna get into bed.
Okay. I will head on back too. I did a little bit of like unnecessary walking around and handing people daffodils.
It's not unnecessary. It's brightened each of their days.
Well, I mean, tell that to Jody, who hated it.
Ugh. Jody just has bad taste in flowers, right? She only likes sunflowers. Like, come on. What are you,
Grow
2?
up. What are you, 2?
Ugh.
What are you, 2, Jody? How do you have 2 kids if you're 2, Jody?
Ugh. Jody, that's way too quick to be having kids, Jody. Jody, relax.
Jody, calm down. Jody, you can't possibly expect to support two kids on a daycare salary.
Jody, this just isn't fiscally responsible.
Jody, get that toy out of your mouth and give it back to your child. Oh God.
Help finish off these ones up here. I think I might have my letter for, come and see if you would like to be awful or work for the community center.
Oh. Yeah, I was wondering if we had different letters or not, because I did already get that one.
No,
yeah,
it's
the
just
letter went
Pierre.
away from me. Oh, Pierre.
Ugh.
P.U. more like it. Got him.
Got him! I mean, look, if you're gonna close your store every Wednesday and 1/7 of the time I go to buy from you, you're not there, despite the fact that you are the only worker in the entire store, I'm still gonna be mad at you.
It feels like more than 1/7. It really does. It always
really
feels like it. It always feels like it's every single time. Oh man, look at this. Look at you being smart and actually planting all these trees in a nice, convenient little area.
Yeah, always in a grid. This is I'm very, very anal about the placement of things in games like this.
Oh, me too. Totally.
Hell
Like
yes.
I was feeling concerned. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was concerned when we started the first episode and we weren't both perfectly centered on the mat holding hands. So
as I just finished my character creation as well, and you were using the restroom beforehand, I was lining my character up for that as well.
yeah, I noticed you were lined up perfectly in the center, which is what I would do if I was introing by myself, but then I was introing, so I had to sneak in and we weren't perfectly centered together.
Yeah, that was because you'd moved over and I was like, oh, we're gonna be each perfectly centered on the 2 mats in this house.
There were 2 mats?
Yeah, there's another mat near the TV.
Oh. Well, that's gonna haunt me forever. Alex thinks leaks are okay. Just a heads up, just a news flash for you. Alex thinks they're okay.
Actually, speaking of, who are you considering romancing?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would, because I'm trying to get a foot ahead.
I'm considering Abigail because it's very easy to get amethysts early, and she is usually not too hard to find.
Totally fair. Totally fair. I'm probably gonna go Sebastian, and that's just because
he reminds you of your twin. Tim.
He does honestly have some cool Tim vibes. Okay, maybe that's something I should examine later.
Well, maybe I'm gonna go for Sebastian.
Well, I'll go for Leah then. Jeez.
Oh man, my wife from another save file? How dare you?
Sorry.
We had something.
Yeah, and now we have something instead.
Oh.
Not like I haven't yet spoken to Leah at all.
Yeah.
I might be putting the cart before the horse here.
Well, I'm waiting
The cart
outside
before
to
the horse.
to buy a
Yeah, I'm
salad.
doing things in the right order, is what I'm apparently saying with that.
Oh my god. I don't know what. I'm just like walking around talking to people.
I really wish that was actually incrementing my get to know the town, because that's usually like the final quest I complete.
Is that you? Are you saying in Stardew Valley, or are you saying in your real life? You wish that
both.
someone else could go out and increment your social score.
Peak actually like straight up does as well.
That's what a hack.
Man,
that's nice.
It's lovely. Like, he's a social butterfly. He goes around and talks to people and talks to them on my behalf as well.
That's so convenient.
It's extremely convenient. And also, it gives me a good in when anyone is talking to me after having spoken to Peak. They're like, oh, I know things to actually talk about in this conversation, because Peak has kept me abreast of stuff. It makes it easier to interact. It's nice.
Yeah, it's like how if you want to go out and meet somebody, and you have no easy in, a good thing to do is just to find some club that has a thing you're already interested in, because you're like, hey, look, if we have that new person social awkwardness, we both like Magic the Gathering, fill it in the blank, something like that.
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering, fill in the blank, Yeah. We both like Shrek 2.
We both enjoy the fact that Shrek is legal.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
I've done a whole lot of clearing. We're almost with a clean farm, save the things that we can't destroy right now.
I walked around a lot.
Yours was honestly probably more fruitful than mine, because these are going to be overcome yet again very soon.
Yeah, but you got us a bunch of rocks and wood and stuff. That's useful. It's legitimately useful. We'll need both of those for sure. For upgrades.
That's actually that's another good point. Like, are we gonna go for breeding animals and getting milk and all of those kinds of things? Like, what are we gonna specialize on? Are we gonna make jams, jellies, preserves, wine, syrups?
Absolutely. Yes to all the above. I don't know. I feel like animals are a fun thing to go for.
Hell yeah.
We don't have a ton of land though. I don't know. Is that gonna make it harder or easier to go animals? To spec into animals.
I think it'll be easier to put a couple points into animals, especially because we have those islands that you could probably just pop a chicken coop on one of those islands.
Yeah.
I really wish that you could actually cover up some of the water area with walkways.
Yeah, like Forager style.
Yeah, exactly. How did you enjoy your revisit of Forager, by the way?
I have not revisited it yet.
Oh, it's being saved for the end of the Dawn of the Dead series.
Yeah. I was gonna wait and see, because I know there's updates coming for it all the time still. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I'll just wait and see if it gets one of them soon. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, they added a hard mode, whatever that means.
It kind of did need that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but I'm happy it's there. We'll see. And there's like a boss rush mode. I don't know.
I mean, the bosses were never the strongest part of that game.
Yeah, no, not really. I don't know. I'm excited for. I might go back and do another series on it when they add mod support, which is the next major one. Is kind of what I'm sort of waiting for. Very fun game.
I mean, mod support, but then you have to kind of also wait for the modding community.
Yeah, that's true. Darn you, making me think.
Yeah, sorry about it. But I will say, have you seen any of the kind of promising stuff on the horizon for the Undertale modding community? Not mods in particular, but yeah, there are people who are interested in Undertale modding. Like, I know them because they were interested previously in Slay the Spire modding. But, hey, it's my first Geode. Lovely.
Hey! Cool Tim got it days ago.
Yeah, you got it on, like, the first day?
Sweet Tim. Sweet boy.
He's gonna mark down 21 minutes. Rhapsody swore. I'm gonna have to... God damn it. It's the casual social energy of just like, I'm just hanging out and talking with a friend.
It's always what it is.
Which is even weirder because even in real life, I very, very seldom swear.
Yeah, I don't know. People would probably be shocked to hear that I swear like probably like a decent amount in my normal life. I don't know.
How many times daily is a decent amount? Maybe
like 5, 6, like, which isn't even a lot, but like it's probably more than people would expect. But like when I sit down at the computer, it just stops. I don't know. Makes me kind of scared. Maybe I'm 2 people. I am a Gemini. I'm scared.
Ooh. Yeah, that's evidence. I'm sorry, but you are 2 people. You are actually both cool and sweet Tim. This series is just a whole Fight Club kind of sitch going on.
Oh my god. Oh, what do I throw in the water?
Did you end up finding wild horseradish? Because otherwise, Elliot is going to be sad. Oh, cool. Oh no! Can you give it to me?
Yes, I'm trying to decide what to throw away. Okay, where are you?
I'm at the bus stop.
I think I have the same delivery, but here, I'll give it to you.
Oh, you do have the same delivery. Check your journal.
I think that's because I went to go pick up the same quest.
Right. Go fulfill it then.
You're at the... Okay. I guess it's maybe... We're both getting the same money.
Both getting the same money, and on top of that, I hate Pierre.
Oh, it's Pierre.
Yeah. No, not Pierre. Sorry. Elliot. I always get their names confused because Elliot is super Yours is Penny? Then give it to Penny. Great. That's good. We can actually feed someone who's worthwhile. I don't know what Elliot is like further in their quest, but their initial impression is, hi, I'm very, very, very full of myself.
It's true. But like, maybe those people turned out to be the most interesting. I always wonder. There's some interesting stories, and then there's some like really straightforward, not that interesting stories for the characters. I wonder what his is. The trailer is closed.
Ooh. Yeah, you're going to have a difficult time finding either of them now. Is yours 2 days left?
1 day. In the upper left. Probably means I should have been paying attention. I've been busy talking to my good old friend Sweet Tim. Who's probably curled up in bed right now.
I was for a little bit, but I've gotten out. I've made a scarecrow. Good old.
Everyone goes for a good old midnight snack. You go for a good old midnight scarecrow.
Put that down and then water it. Huh? How'd she get me? You can tell that wasn't.
Spooky Tim.
Oh, you changing that to your name on Twitter for the month?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It feels like everyone I know has a spook name just because it happened to fit best with theirs. I mean, yours is Reto, but make it scary, right?
It's just Retromation scary though. is what it is. Yes. Usually, what I used to go for, I had a Halloween character called Ratromorph, and he was me but a shape-shifting were-rat.
Hell yeah.
And I since gave up on that.
What was that for? Was that for like a series or something?
No.
Just
I
in
just
general.
wanted. It just was. It just was.
Dear Farmer
like
Sweet Tim.
What is this about?
Oh, it's just Robin's note.
Did they put in a footnote about Cool Tim?
They weirdly, they didn't even mention you at all.
Oh no!
Yeah. Seems like Robin's more into me.
Wow, Robin. Why is Robin not a candidate?
I believe because
Refund?
she has Demetrius.
Demetrius is nothing.
I don't know. I'd date Demetrius. He's got that nerd vibe.
I mean,
I'm into it.
yeah, there we go. You date Demetrius, and I'll date Robin then.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
I think at that rate, we aren't home wreckers. If anything, we've made like a surplus of homes out of that.
We're
home creators.
finding new opportunities for homes. Do you have a Joja Cola by chance?
I did, and then I sold it. So every time,
Oh,
like the first time I encounter with an item, I sell it just so that it comes up in the encyclopedia or compendium.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
I mean, I should just be stocking them up while we're still completing quests.
Yeah, but I don't know. I do a lot of things I'm not supposed to do in games. My comments tell me so.
Yeah. It'll happen broadly. I do like that, like, especially with games like this, no one's gonna, well, no one. When people backseat, they backseat usually quite politely, rather than
Usually, yeah.
rather than, you know, some other games.
Yeah, I've noticed like on my Stardew Valley series, it's like the series it was getting like quite a bit less views, but the commenters were like outrageously polite compared to everyone else. It was really nice. It was really nice. Hopefully they're here. Hi, you guys. Hello. Hey, friends. Boy.
I'm gonna try and keep fishing until either I get you a Joja Cola or I feel like I'm probably gonna level up, because I want to get crab pots and then just fill this whole area with crab pots.
All right. Should probably catch. I mean, if you can catch two, if we can catch two between the two of us, I bet you if you go over and get a quest, there'll be one there for you too. I think that's how it works. But I think we'll have different people that we'll give it to.
Okay.
Seems to be the thing.
Seems to be the thing based off of one example?
Yep.
All right. Fair enough. I do that as
Perfectly.
well. Like every time, like I'm playing a game that I'm not familiar with certain mechanics of, the first way that it works is in my mind immediately the only way it ever works, and that's the interaction.
Absolutely. If you, it's a, you know, it's like you look at an analytics chart. If it doubles from one day to the next, it's going to keep doubling forever.
Oh.
Obviously.
That was such a like a painful graph when the Slay the Spires Watcher came out, because the first 2 days it was like double, triple, plateau, down.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Hello, exit the gungeon, and people very quickly not wanting to continue watching it. Yeah. I think it's a vibe that a lot of people who oh my god, that's a fast fish, cover a specific game that gets major updates know that exact feeling. Like you're waiting for that day, but then it comes and you're like, okay, now I'm just paranoid about how long it's gonna last.
Yep.
So like it feels kind of good, but also I'm mostly just sitting thinking about how life is fleeting and it's gonna go away and we're all gonna die.
That the less of that we will all die, but oh well.
Yeah.
I get a large amount of like knowing that there is a moment that I am going to enjoy, and then not being able to enjoy the moment because I'm so worried that I'm not valuing or enjoying the moment enough in the moment.
Yeah. Stop being so relatable. For one gosh darn moment. Stop it for a gosh darn moment.
All right. I'm just gonna tone it down. So I hate all animals.
Yeah? You hate all animals?
Yeah, that's unrelatable, right?
There we go. There we go. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? Get off my farm.
I am Sweet Tim, and this is also my farm.
It's true. Both of our uncles perished on the same day, and it's their joint farm.
The worst
And
part
we
is
both-
that our uncles died in the same accident that killed our grandfathers who owned these farms.
Oh yes, that's right. What a freak accident! That all four of them, like, what? They weren't friends.
No, they weren't. They actually just met up on a beach in Cancun and they went for a really sick high five, and all of them missed really severely and slapped each other's faces off.
Oh my god!
Straight off. It was insane.
God. Straight off?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They slapped their face off.
And then the faces flew so fast, the trajectory was just too darn quick. It hit our aunts in the face, and they died instantly the next day.
Yep. Instantly the next day. I love it.
Oh god. Where's the cola? Why is it hard to catch trash?
Yeah, it weirdly is. Thankfully, when we get the crab pots, like, it'll be almost exclusively trash.
Well, yeah.
I
didn't
think
know
we
we
are
could catch
one day
my,
from getting this kale as well.
Whoa. All these smallmouth bass.
Mm-hmm.
If this funny thing is, if this was the normal farm, we'd be way more likely to catch trash right now.
Yeah. I mean, aren't there two, like, copies of Joja Cola in the game? Like, there's the Joja Cola that's trash, and then there's the Joja Cola from Joja Mart.
I think they're the same, and it's the same one as you can get from the vending machine. Oh my god, we could just buy one at the vending machine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. But the return on investment of that is not nearly as much as literally just doing the hard work yourself.
Of course not.
Right.
Unless,
not
you know,
Cool
what
Tip
you're
style.
going for is just the hearts from giving villagers their quests.
Cool Tim is taking the shortcut, because that's a Cool Tim thing to do. I don't need nothing. Cool Tim, I didn't pay attention to in class. I didn't pay attention when driving. I ain't paying attention now.
Cool Tim has
I'm gonna go-
goals. Cool Tim just doesn't give a heck about anything.
Couldn't give a heck if I tried. I spent 75 of our gold. Just realized that we have shared gold.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Oh god, there's not enough for you to complete yourself.
That's fine. I didn't even get the quests, so it's all good.
What a cool Tim thing to do. What a cool Tim thing to do. And then Cool Tim's gonna drink it before he brings it to Maru and crush it on his head and throw the can at Maru.
That's an
Then go take a nap.
extremely cool thing to do. Cool Tim thing to do to Rubber.
I mean, that's the thing though, is every cool thing is a Cool Tim thing.
Mm-hmm. Cool
If it's
Tim
a
is the
cool thing, it's a
progenitor
Cool
of all
Tim
cool
thing.
in the world.
He's actually the cool deity, the god of cool, the Greek god of cool. Also the-
Dionysus?
Yeah, he's the Greek god of cool. Also, on weekends he's the Greek god of hair gel.
Do people still use hair gel?
I don't know.
I think like the
I,
only person I'm aware of that uses it is Adam Conover. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I only very recently started to do anything to my hair.
And what'd you
Like,
opt
ever?
for?
Like, I was told to use a spray gel thing, and it seems to work well. I don't know. I like the way it feels compared to when I was a kid and my mom said to use hair gel.
Mm-hmm.
And I hated the way it felt because it got crispy and I could feel it the whole day.
Yep. It got crispy, but it also had that kind of like the application of it always like squicked me out. It kind of felt like the placenta of an alien.
You are so right. It's like, it's just, I don't know. Like it's one of those things where you wash it off, you try to, and then it's like it is gone, but you feel that it's there until later.
Yep.
It's like spilling maple syrup on your shirt and you can smell it all day.
Or like walking into a spider web and then you like clear it off, but you feel a spider's web on you all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you go to therapy, but you're still not fine somehow.
Actually, reminds me, I need to book my next session.
Oh, mine's in a week.
It's probably when mine will end up being. Reto and Rhaps race to mental well-being.
I'm gonna kick your rump.
Best of luck, nerd. I'm gonna get some self-esteem and self-confidence and get rid of all these anxiety issues, and I'll be unstoppable.
Oh my god, somebody stop me. We'll be a living god.
Mm-hmm.
It's like getting 2 flu shots.
How so?
You're immune to everything. You get the first one, you're immune to the flu. If you get the second one, you're already immune to the flu, so it just finds the next thing to be.
Oh, damn. For real? That's how that works?
And since, if you look at the alphabet, E is close to F, so it goes from F for flu to E to everything. So then you're immune to everything.
I should have known.
It's an American school system.
See, I thought that F was close to G, so that it inoculated you against Giardia. Or gout. I was trying to go, what's the most obscure G that is not an STI that I can go for?
Yeah, it was like, there's a very obvious one.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go back and get into bed, and afterwards, probably end the episode. Tomorrow we have a harvest of kale.
Oh my god. That sounds
also, if you haven't yet today, make sure to watch the Queen of Sauce.
Thank you.
I think stir fry is on today.
Oops. Queen of Sauce. Stir fry! Hell
yeah.
yeah! Thank you.
Yeah,
Hold
exactly.
on. I need to check something. I wonder. Oh, I can sleep in here.
All right. Well, we're just changing. No, don't you dare. This is my house now.
Okay.
I'm just hanging in here with my cat. Go to sleep for the night. There we go.
Man. Miss George.
Ooh, leveled up to level 2 of fishing. Now I can actually make bait as well. Beautiful.
I got level 2 foraging, but not fishing. For some reason, I didn't process that we were going to have different stats.
Yeah.
And different level ups. That's cool. I wonder, wait. So if we get both of the different fishing upgrades, I wonder if that's going to be an actual thing. If so, that's really cool.
Exactly.
Finally.
I've been thinking about that. Like, we can each specialize in different things. For the moment, though,
cool.
I will say, my name's been Rhapsody. His name's been Reto of Retromation. Or rather, my name's been Sweet Tim. His name's been Cool Tim. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all of our content on this game, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.
Tim.
Next Tim. I'm mad I didn't come up with it. Hopefully we'll see you next Tim.